morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, December 26th, day after Christmas. Trying to get busy, get back into work mode. Got some vests and some shoes to list today. Let me show you what I'm going to be working on this morning. Here's a look at a couple of vests I have left over from yesterday. Didn't quite get those all listed. I'm going to get them on this morning, as well as those Converse sneakers right there. Those black leather Converse and those nice blue Asics, large sizes there. So that's the next journey, the next task. Look at this little living room table shaped like a dog. Pretty funny. Alright, got those 4 listings online. That's the last of them right there. Ready to be put away into inventory. Now that I got those listings up, it's time to take a look at what sold overnight. We had a few sales out of the big store. Let's take a look and see what sold. We had 4 sales for $63.42. First item sold for $17.39. It's a brand new copy of Miracle on 34th Street DVD starring Maureen O'Hara and Edmund Gwen. Keyword color, keyword holiday. So now's the time to make that sale. Miracle on 34th Street. Now's when it's gonna sell. So it's a good time to have it up. So this was the disc with some special features. It looks like disc 1 and disc 2. So 2 discs worth of content. Second item sold for $13.67. It's a Ralph Lauren blue dress shirt, long sleeve, button up, cotton polyester, size extra large. Actually a Ralph Lauren chat. So that one sold for $13.64, a little bit less than a typical Ralph Lauren shirt would sell for, but the chap series of dress shirts don't sell for as much as the polo series. Third item sold for $17.36. It's a Seattle Sounders FC white cotton Adidas t-shirt. Size extra large. It says all Sounders FC all year. Here's a good look at that graphic. Nice looking t-shirt. Pretty good money for a tee like that. I always try to keep some local sports team merchandise in my store. We got a lot of Seahawks, a lot of Sounders, some Sonic stuff even from back in the day. So it's always good to pick up the local teams, college stuff as well, Huskies and Wazoo and all the rest. Anything you can find that's sports related will eventually sell, so you might as well pick it up at the thrift when you see it. Fourth item that sold overnight was this, sold for $15. It's a military style hat, green, one size fits all, strap back cap. Keyword cotton. Here's a look at the graphic on it. I wasn't really familiar with what it was. I'm sure it's some sort of military insignia of some sort. Just lifted it up, put military in the title, and figured they'd figure it out. It sold. So I probably could have done a Google image search of the patch on that hat and figured out what it was and added some different keywords that would got a quicker sale. But I was a little bit lazy with this one, just put it up as a military hat and someone bought it. So my strategy did work. Might have just taken a few days longer than otherwise would have. Alright, through the miracle of video, there they magically appear. 4 orders ready for shipping labels. Let's do it. Order number 3. Order number 4. Alright, we got those orders packed up and ready for the post office. It's about 12:30 right now, which means time for lunch, right? So I'm going to go make some sandwiches, and then I'll take you into the photo station and show you what I'm going to be photographing to list this afternoon. Alright, we got some lunch ready. A couple nice sandwiches on those Costco buns. We got some eBay up here. I'm not eBay, YouTube. Let's see what we're going to watch. Alright, I finished lunch and just peeked outside. It's actually a really nice day today, so I think I'm going to get out of the house and go into town a little bit early. Maybe do some filming downtown, see what I can see, and then drop my orders off at the post office, get a run in. But first I got to take some photos of new inventory to get listed. Let's see what I got in the photo station. Still have this big stack of athletic shorts here, all kinds of different brands and sizes. So I think I'm gonna get some of that photographed and start listing that. All nice stuff. Spider brand right there. Let's see, this one is GG Game Gear. I don't know what that is, but Here's a pair of Adidas gray shorts, some cycling shorts, Canary, more Adidas Climalites. Are these some Under Armours, some Russell, some Nike Dry Fit. Are these brand new, $20. Let's see, what are they? DSDs. No, yeah, DSGs, maybe DSG, whatever that is. Dry Power, Russell Dry Power, Ventec. I don't know that brand either, but it looks pretty nice. Performance, some more cycling shorts and some more Russell Dry Powers down here. So a whole stack of shorts to get through. I'm gonna get that photographed. So if I get that stuff photographed, that'll be good to list tonight in the next couple days. I still have one pair of shoes that I got last Monday that I have yet to list. Let me show you those. This pair of cleats right here, a pair of Nike football cleats. They're worth quite a bit of money online. I think I paid up for them a little bit. They got the blue and the white accents. The black swoosh on the toe there. Might need to clean them up a little. So I usually wait until I get a few sales out of my flat rate box section. I got a section of flat rate boxes. I pre-pack everything so that I can just grab it and ship it. Makes it a lot quicker that way. And I have these boxes with the larger items in them. Those cleats would probably have to go in those. So I haven't had a lot of those sell lately, so I'm waiting on one of those to sell, and then I'll list those cleats. So here's a look at the flat rate box section. All large stuff, all pre-packed, ready to sell. Just grab it off the stack here and ship it out. As you can see, those are quite large. Those are size 13s, I think. Maybe 15s, I can't remember to look at them, but they're large. Normally I put shoes in these legal size flat rate envelopes. They ship for about $7.99. So those flat rate envelopes are nice. They ship for $8, and then the larger medium-sized flat rate boxes ship for $14. So it's quite a bit more when you can't fit it in those legal size envelopes. But most shoes, you know, anything smaller than a size 12, usually I can fit in those envelopes. But anything big like that, like those cleats or boots and stuff like that, they have to go in those flat rate boxes. A lot of people use these. These are actually the shoe boxes that the USPS provides. I've got some from the post office recently because I'm going to try to list some items in these shoe boxes. Maybe move away from those flat rate boxes. I think they're a little cheaper if I send them in these. So it's always good to have a few extra shipping supplies on hand. When you get that inventory in, you don't have to go searching for it. You'll have it here ready to pack up and get ready to ship out to the customer. So there's no delays. eBay really frowns on delays, and when items are late, they don't like that. So to prevent that, you got to keep those boxes and envelopes and everything stocked up. Alright, there they are, a big stack of shorts ready to be listed. Alright, it took me a few minutes, but I got all those shorts photographed, so now I have some inventory ready to be listed. I might leave the house a little early like I said, but I'll come back and get back into list mode and get some of those online today. So I just listed these shoes, these Asics Gel Kayanos 21s, size 13, and they sold right away. Makes me wonder if I priced them a little too low, but that's alright. A quick sale is alright. Easy money, easy profits. I'm gonna get that order packed up. Let me show you what they look like. Here they are. They sold for $54.97. Asics Gel Kayano 21 blue and white men's size 13 running shoes. Before I head into town, I want to log into my small store and see what sold. It looks like we had 2 orders for $27.79 out of the small store today. Let's take a look and see what sold. First item sold for $19.63. It's a brand new pair of medium Disney Princess pink women's slippers. Has the Little Mermaid and Ariel and others on them. The other item sold for $8.16. It's a small Thailand brown gold coin purse, keychain, coins, cosmetics with zipper, only 4 inches. So here's a look at that little purse. It has a little design on it. Opens it up with a little zipper for your change and whatnot. Has a little Thailand with a couple elephants on the front there. You can put it on your keys on it as well if you want. It has a little loop for that. So when you buy storage units, you often get a lot of that stuff, little purses, little trinkets and whatnot that people get when they go traveling. Obviously this person had been to Thailand, I think, and had brought back some souvenirs. I think that little coin purse was one of those items. There were some other purses, but that was a small one that was quick and easy to list. Wasn't really looking to get very much money from it, but it was brand new, so I thought I would list it up and make a sale, and it worked. There they are, slippers in a coin purse. Let's get some shipping labels on them and ready for the customer. Couple more for the tote. One more and two more. All right, we got a nice tote filling up with orders, so I'm gonna head into town, drop those off, get a little sunshine, and hopefully get a run in. Maybe stop at the bank as well, do some stuff, end of the month type of stuff you gotta do as an adult, and then I'll be back and the listing will continue. I got my orders in the box, ready to go to the post office. A nice day out today, so I'm gonna leave a little bit early. Try to get a little bit of a longer run in today. We'll see how things go. Alright, we made it to Lake Padden. It's about 3:55 right now. I was hoping to have enough time to go around twice today before it goes and gets dark, but we'll see how things go. Depending on how fast I run, I guess. 3:55 now, I should have a while before it gets dark. We'll see how it feels out there, and maybe I'll go around twice. But I'll report back once I'm done. Alright, made it back. Got those 3 miles logged in. I think the idea of a second lap around probably is a bad idea at this point. I feel a little tired, but I will take you guys on an extended warm down. How's that? That's halfway to what I wanted to do. Sometimes you come up short of your goals. That's alright. Let's go take a look at the lake and check out the park a little bit. So there is quite a few people getting their post-Christmas walks in. The lake is pretty busy. It was a nice day earlier. It's kind of cloudy now. That sun disappeared real quick. I was hoping to get out in it, but I just missed it, I think. But that's alright. We'll get down there, the waterfront, and give you guys a look anyway. So I have seen several people come down here and head for the bathrooms only to realize they're locked. So I guess this is the time of year they lock things up. So if you're gonna go for a walk around Padden, make sure to go before you leave, because there's no access other than the wilderness, and you probably don't want to be doing that. So plan accordingly. Let's take a look at this lake. Here's the shoreline right up to the edge. Not quite as full as it has been in the past, but pretty full. A little fog over there, looks like. Puddles have taken over. You don't want to walk through there. You go home with muddy shoes. Alright, we got some warning here. If you see algae on the water, avoid touching it. Keep pets out of the water. Don't let them drink it. And report it to Whatcom County Health Department. Alright, you guys see any algae? I don't know. I think I've seen some out here. Probably some right here on the shoreline. Looks kind of... actually pretty clear today, not too bad. There's the other side of the lake. I think we're going to walk over that way. Head over towards the tennis courts, take a look down that way. Haven't been over there for a while. You guys see any algae? Looks like mud and leaves and grass. No algae. This actually is some new drainage they put in here. I don't remember this being in here before, so I could have missed it. I've been known to miss these things before. Must be some of that algae they're talking about. Right at the edge here across from the tennis courts. Don't let your dogs lick that. Looks like it goes all the way out that way. All the way along the brush there. Got those invasive New Zealand mud snails. Warning. Watch out for those mud snails. There's a duck out there. You guys see it? Let's see if we can zoom in on him. Swimming away right at the edge of that shadow. Kind of hard to see him. There he goes. See him coming across there? Wildlife. There he is. Looks like a couple ducks. Little duo. Looks like there's a whole family out there. The more you look, the more you see, I guess. Alright, we made it out to the dock. I wanted to give you guys a look at this water runoff. It's getting kind of dark now, but we'll give you a look at it. Ooh, look at that. Little action shot right there. See that? Focus. Alright, here's a little different perspective than you guys usually get. This is from the dock, out on the edge of the dock here. So we just came from over there, across from the tennis courts, where you see those lights on. That's a house behind the tennis courts over there. That's where we spotted that algae. Let them know. It's getting kind of dark. I think I'm gonna head back. So hopefully you guys enjoy this little look at the lake. Give you guys a whole long little warm down. It's getting kind of cold out here, so I think I'm gonna head back to the car, get a little jog back to the car. Alright, we made it back to the car. I jogged the way back. It does get really cold once that sun goes down, I must say. Especially when you're just wearing a little t-shirt and it's soaked in sweat. Cools off real quick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that extended look at the lake. Some of the signs and the nature and whatnot. A couple ducks out there. Warnings for algae and snails and all kinds of stuff you gotta worry about, I guess. Not too worried about it, but it is interesting that algae suddenly appears there and invasive snails. You wonder how that gets there. I guess people cart it in on them and then they worry about them taking it to other areas and bringing the algae to other bodies of water, I guess. So that's probably a real worry, something to think about that the average person doesn't really consider when they go out there on their kayaks and get some exercise. But I guess take heed of the warnings. Look out for the snails and wash off those boats after you get in the lake so that algae doesn't get elsewhere. Alright, I know I got a big stack of shorts waiting for me at home, so I'm going to hit the road, get home, and try to get a few more listings up tonight. Sales again were pretty slow today, but there might be a few waiting for me when I get home. We'll see. So I got a couple shorts listed into the small store, then I got something to eat and watch this movie Alpha. So I think I'm going to pick up on listing again tomorrow, but I want to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second to do so. We'll see you on the next one.